You are terrified by the smallest sound.
And good morning again, everyone. It is Mornings with Pat Kreitlow on 98.9 WXCO, online at WXCO.FM, mobile devices and Alexa by searching WXCO, and on the Civic Media app. Coming up on Thursday morning, we'll be joined as we are every other week by the chairperson of the Marathon County Democratic Party, Nancy Stencil. And one of the things we'll be talking about on Thursday is a rally that is coming on Saturday. I'm going to connect the rally that's going to happen here in central Wisconsin to what is happening with our president, what is happening in Los Angeles, what is happening with our country right now. First, let me let you know that on Saturday, June the 14th, Flag Day, King Donald's birthday, there's going to be a No Kings rally. No Kings. We're coming up on 250 years since the Declaration of Independence, and the fact that we have to tell some people that this country does not want kings is still pretty amazing. But there will be a No Kings rally hosted by North Central Wisconsin Indivisible this Saturday, June the 14th, Rib Mountain Drive on the sidewalk between Parrott Lane and Starling Lane from 12 noon until 2 p.m. It is basically for this community to say, we believe in democracy. We believe in our system. We are united, and we will refuse to be ruled by a dictator. North Central Wisconsin Indivisible, the host of this event, believes strongly that Flag Day is a day to honor the American flag and the principle it represents, including freedom, honor, respect, and unity. Donald Trump has divided our country, disrespected our citizens, stripping away our freedoms, and has acted with dishonor as our president. North Central Wisconsin Indivisible says we will not allow him to take Flag Day and a day to recognize the U.S. Army and the brave men and women who fought for this country to spotlight himself. The organizers encourage the community to join them, bring signs that show your love for our country, our flag, our freedoms, and the respect our veterans and United States Armed Forces deserve. And they do underline the fact that a core principle behind all No Kings events is a commitment to nonviolent action. They expect all participants to seek to de-escalate any potential confrontation with those who disagree with our values and to act lawfully at these events. Weapons of any kind, including those legally permitted, should not be brought to events. So we'll get more about this event on Thursday when Nancy Stencil joins me here in studio. And to connect this, what will be happening here in central Wisconsin, what's been happening here in central Wisconsin, what will continue to happen here in central Wisconsin to what is happening with the current administration and the current circumstances in different areas of our country, including in California. I saw this morning, I get a newsletter from Craig Calcaterra. It's a baseball newsletter along with news and things that are going on.
Right.
And he quoted part of the Declaration of Independence. Part of the Declaration of Independence has a citation of injuries and usurpations by King George III. And part of the Declaration said, and this was about King George III.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it could be said about Donald J. Trump in these days.
I would agree.
He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. Yesterday, Donald J. Trump mobilized the Marines and plans to deploy hundreds of them on the streets of the American city of Los Angeles, California, in order to combat peaceful protesters. Peaceful protesters. Trump also doubled the deployment of the National Guard troops to 4,000. Calcaterra says, Marines are trained soldiers whose job it is to kill America's enemies, and as a matter of federal law, are completely barred from law enforcement activity. Which means that Trump either wants them on the streets of LA to kill Americans who Trump has decided are his enemies, or he simply wants to make himself look like a military strongman. Neither of those things are compatible with American democracy or basic morality. Calcaterra says, indeed, like so many other things that Trump has done over the past 4.5 months, this act is something that would get any single one of his predecessors impeached and removed from office.
Seriously, what are we waiting for?
And again, they are trying to make this bloody. Trump, Stephen Miller, and others. Because this has been a peaceful rally.
Mm-hmm.
But Donald Trump wants bloody confrontation. And by doing the acts he's done, by bringing in Marines, by expanding National Guard presence, he wants to foment a violent response. And Calcaterra says he wants to kill people. They are trying to characterize the protesters as insurrectionists. And yet, he does not believe that the folks who charged into the United States Capitol to try to overturn an election in January of 2021 were insurrectionists, but peaceful protesters saying no to what Donald Trump is doing are insurrectionists.
Just a
So
warped sense of justice is all it is at his mind. He
So
thinks that
again, real
bad is
quickly,
good,
No
good is
Kings
bad.
Rally hosted by North Central Wisconsin Indivisible Saturday from 12 noon until 2 p.m. So we'll have more on that with Nancy on Thursday.
Yeah.
Coming up, another hour of Mornings with Pat Kreitlow here on 98.9 WXCO.